In Chapter 9, Progressing in Disguise, Beezaura chats with a strange tiefling in a private room while Safira and Erland stay hidden behind furniture. This tiefling is a proxy for Guy Lamar and offers Beezaura a handsome reward in exchange for intel on Orba. After the tiefling exits the room, Safira and Erland confront Beezaura for accepting this assignment.
I'm not going to help you if you don't show me what's on that page, and I'm sure Orba would be very interested to know that you're watching her. So how about you show me the piece of paper?
Really, Erland?
Really?
You would tell her?
Unless you show me the page, yes.
The standoff is interrupted by Armand delivering Graven and Orba. This is when Armand offers to disguise the group using the spell Seeming, so they may escape the Malefaire state in his carriage. His only contingency is that Safira perform a vague task for him and took to in the near future.
What kind of a task?
I'm not sure I've made up my mind yet. But it's you because you seem to trust me the least, and yet you have the most reason to trust me. You just don't know it yet.
After overcoming several obstacles, our friends arrive at Armand's carriage, where their magical appearance is dispelled and they ride away from the estate, hopefully to never see it again. But further down the road, they are obstructed by a gang of thieves. Safira fires a warning shot from her bow, just missing a thief's head.
If that was shot by the half-elf in the carriage, she meant to miss. If she fires again, she won't. Let's go!
As our companion's exhaustion reaches its peak, they are approached by another carriage holding Samuel Precus and his wife. Having spoken with Erland at the tasting about Gramarye, Precus exchanges a few more words with Erland.
I thoroughly enjoyed your little note, by the way. A bit of unexpected nostalgia. My wife has not laughed that hard since I fell down the steps in our living room a couple weeks ago.
Which note was that?
And he kind of looks around at the rest of you. That wasn't you. GGG, P216.
Precus invites Erland and Safira to ride home with him, and they hop in his carriage, where Precus reveals the history behind GGG P216.
In the early editions of his works, written as a young adult, he included pages that were infused with a mirrored inscription spell. Do you know what that is?
No.
Anything that he wrote on a separate page that he kept to himself would appear inside the book. So he would use this to draw lewd pictures and embarrass his colleagues as they flipped through his book. It took a while for the halls to catch on, but eventually he was forced to republish them. GGGP216 became a bit of an inside joke, a way to cleverly get your professors to go to the library and look up a limp phallus or a pair of balls.
And was there in fact a limp phallus or pair of holes on page 216?
The last time I looked, there was, yes.
The magic page now has a new owner, though we don't know who. What we do know is that the owner is trying to communicate with our curious companions through this page.
Would you like to see if perhaps this Gramarye book maybe still has some flaccid phalluses in it?
As much fun as that sounds, and his wife kind of laughs a little bit at the suggestion, I believe Chupa Hall and the library are rather overrun at the moment.
You're a famous man. You could waltz in and probably get a copy very quickly.
And you? Olnick looking for you?
Bring the book out back to the carriage and we can all have a laugh. We can all have a laugh in here.
I see my part in this now.
Yes.
Wasn't quite clear.
Precus agrees to humor Erland and investigate the book's contents after he's had a night's rest. Erland and Safira agree to meet him in the morning. Both carriages drop our friends off in Chupa, and Erland immediately heads to the basement of the Dancing Clam in search of Robert. The rest of our friends retire for the evening, unsure of what the morning will bring.
Figure out your order.
So we'll have a chance to look over everything. That's where we're going to wrap it up for the evening as everybody sleeps.
Will our friends join together in the freeing of Jillian? Will Beezaura succeed in her first chess piece challenge? Can Polnick stop being such a goody two-shoes busybody dum-dum? Find out next time on Tabletop Notch.